Hi. This is my second installment of Kathy Makes a Video because it's easier to stay in contact with friends that way than trying to reply to Facebook Messenger messages 3 days later. So, as you can see, I have pretty dumb Halloween decorations. I've got like even dumber ones in my living room. This is where I do my work videos and stuff, so I thought that this was kind of fun. And normally, if I have my blinds down, it's not as glary. So everything looks like I let a 12-year-old decorate my house, and that is fucking great with me. Um, I wrote down a bunch of little things that I wanted to tell you that are all a few seconds each. It's like getting a drink with me at a bar at a show. Okay, one thing, I slid a little bit walking down the stairs to my basement, and I grabbed onto the like handrail banister that's like screwed into the wall like normal, and it just came the fuck out. Just came the fuck out of the wall. It was attached by like two screws that were screwed into drywall, so it was for decorative purposes only. A only for decoration banister. So I tore it out of the wall, so I might put it back in into actual studs. But that was a very silly moment. Another silly moment. We saw a raccoon in the backyard. He was so big and so quiet. We have a jug of water that we have out there for when the cats are in the yard with us. And a little bit later, we went outside and it's like on the like sidewalk basically, on the patio. And there were all these little like raccoon wet handprints near the jug of water. So I think it went and washed its little hands. I love it when they wash their little hands. Very exciting. Um, I hope that I see that raccoon again. I probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't hope for raccoons, but I do. Um, yeah, I we have all this Halloween decorations. I'm carving a pumpkin either today or tomorrow. I had sort of hoped that maybe we could do a low key Halloween thing. I was thinking that a while ago. Obviously, that's not happening, but it's okay. Someday something different will happen. And hey, 73 million people have already voted. So hopefully the like election night goes smoothly, quickly. I don't know. Hopefully that'll make things get back to normal a little bit sooner. I joined Noom, which is that like cognitive behavioral therapy based weight loss program, and we'll see. We'll see. It's like about making like slower changes and reading a lot. Um, Not like reading a lot, but it's more about learning about behavior change and stuff like that than like following a prescribed guideline. Um, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I've just been doing it for like a week. Um, so I'm gonna give it like a little while. I mean, I guess I paid like about $100 for like 4 months. Um, so I guess I already paid, so I may as well just like keep doing it. Um, and what else? By the way, living with a partner is super weird right now. I've never lived with a partner before. So before moving in, I was like, "Oh my God, I need to like get stoned and eat weird, gross snacks on the couch while I look at old lady catalogs and watch TV all the time." And I don't know if I'm ready to do that with a partner yet. Like, I don't know if I'm like want to be that like it's not even vulnerable, but just like, "Hey, this is my weird, gross, true self." Um, but moving in together during quarantine is extra intense because it's not like normally Justin would be out with band practice or playing shows or DJing or hanging out with friends, and I'd be going to shows that sometimes might be different ones and hanging out with friends and doing stuff like that, working in the office. Since we're just here 24/7, it's like, hey, here's all of my weird stuff. I can't save it all up for when you're going to be gone for 2 or 3 hours because that's just not happening. But it's been great. It's been really good. I like living with Justin. He's wonderful. We got robes, so now we just hang out at home in our robes all the time, which frankly is a little too warm for me, but I might just need a thinner one. I got a cool haircut. My friend Suzanne did it. She's been doing my hair for like 7 years. I'm very disappointed because she will be moving to Trinidad in Colorado um, in a couple of weeks. But I might go down and see her every now and then and maybe get a haircut from her because she's going to have a chair in her house. Um, but in the last year, a handful of like movers and shakers around Denver, like Kayvon, who ran Denver Relief that and Sexy Pizza and Sex Pack Comedy and ran for mayor, shit like that. He moved down there and bought a bar with Suzanne, who does my hair, and her husband Kurt, who's one of the co-owners of High Dive. So comedian Nathan Lund moved down there, a couple of other people. So people are like trying to make a Trinidad happen, which I mean, I get if you're trying to do small businesses in Denver with like the influx of people we've had in the last like 8 years and how expensive things have gotten. I get that that might be kind of hard. So I guess every now and then I might go to Trinidad to hang out at a friend's bar and get a haircut, but like maybe like once a year because it's like 3 hours away, 4, I don't know, somewhere. It's down by the New Mexico border by Raton. Is that how you say that? Whatever. Somebody sent me a little shell-shaped ashtray and it's adorable and nobody has fessed up yet. So if you sent me a really cute ashtray, I love it. It matches with a ton of my stuff. It's a good little weed ashtray. My friend Joey made me some amazing doilies that you may have seen on Facebook or Instagram. They're super intricate, and I don't even know how someone crochets like that. They're a really nice housewarming present, and I love him. This guy I know has terminal cancer, terminal lung cancer. He's like my age. He just worked in bars, smoked cigarettes, like normal. Um, Not like he was like a 4-pack a day smoker for 40 years. He just, smoked for whatever, 15 years, 20 years maybe. So he is learning how to do like leather worked wallets. And I commissioned one from him. It says always land on your feet with like a cougar on it. Um, I love it. I can't imagine getting a terminal cancer diagnosis and then deciding to like learn a new trade for fun. But he's making one of those every day is his goal, which is just bonkers to me. But I guess, yeah, I just can't imagine if I had terminal cancer, I'd just watch TV. I don't know. I just don't even know. So I'm super impressed with that. One last little bit. One of the people I was doing an assessment on recently, I asked her if she had any restraining orders against anyone, and she laughed and said, "Well, it's kind of hard to get a restraining order against a ghost," which she meant seriously, but she was also kind of making fun of herself a little bit. But then I keep thinking about that in terms of like the millennial definition of a ghost. Like, this person ghosted me, but also I want them to never contact me again. But I can't tell them that because they ghosted me. It's hard to get a restraining order against a ghost. Um, yeah. And small work gripe. My coworkers have me run criminal background checks for people after we like meet with them for therapy. And it's really supposed to just be like when it's needed, like if somebody has disclosed some like serious like violent crimes, stuff like that. Some people have me run them all the time. My work phone is ringing, and I'm not going to tell you the rest of the story. All right, thanks. I love you. Bye.